Welcome to Minsk World. Zomex Investments are proud to present their vision for a new international financial, commercial, leisure and residential district in the immediate vicinity of the capital center. A city for the 21st century that will attract national and international investors, businessmen and residents. Its development will strengthen Belarus's growing role as a bridge between Europe and the dynamic economies to the east, including Russia, and act as a catalyst for the sustainable growth of Minsk and the economy of Belarus as a whole. Sustainable growth and increasing prosperity is at the heart of our vision for Minsk World. Taking our inspiration from the city planning of Minsk, we have taken the key elements of water and green space and the form of the tree to root the project in Minsk, to create the structure and platform for economic growth, and to provide an environment that allows the new international district to live and breathe. Minsk World will deliver economic growth by creating a second dynamic urban core complementing the uses and activities in the city center. Minsk World will deliver environmentally responsible growth, extending the city's system of parks and open spaces and promoting the highest standards of sustainable design. Minsk World will deliver wider growth in infrastructure capacity through improvements in connectivity with the city center, international airport and surrounding districts. Minsk World will deliver growth through careful integration with adjacent districts. It will facilitate wider regeneration beyond its boundaries. The international master planning team led by BDP has taken the concept of Minsk World as a crossroads and utilized the key elements of water and green space to redefine the relationship of the site with the city beyond. 3 green corridors cut into the site and meet at its center. A new metropolitan park is created at the heart of the former airport. A system of waterways and green connections will connect the park with the new urban fabric and open spaces. Existing streets will extend into the site to form the primary structure of the urban grid. The former runway will be transformed into a new boulevard that connects the main residential districts. Second and tertiary streets complete the new urban grid. A new built fabric will extend from the park edges to the site boundary. The land use plan shows a clear zoning structure. The main retail, office and tertiary uses are located in the central spine. Mixed use, leisure and cultural uses are distributed along Aerodrome Street. 2 residential districts, each of them with a civic core, are developed south of the park. Residential blocks are arranged in a tight plan, encouraging active streets and avoiding excessively large open courts within the residential blocks. Minsk World structure allows for flexible phased growth where every district can be developed independently. The initial residential blocks will be built along Aerodrome Street, maximizing the use of existing infrastructures. The green buffer on Kigavatova Street will be developed for housing once existing industries are relocated. The urban structure of Minsk World is defined by 3 main elements: a metropolitan park, a central spine including the new international financial district, and the residential, mixed-use and leisure districts. The Metropolitan Park is a patchwork of interconnected green spaces of varied characters. The choice of form delivers extensive frontages with a continuously varying character, creating many attractive park addresses and increasing development value. Every building within Minsk World is within easy walking distance of this colorful landscape, which will be a backdrop for city life through the seasons, a place to meet, relax, re-energize, a place of dreams. The park's central space is the heart of Minsk World, a place to meet others, relax and enjoy all kinds of events and festivals. The urban edge fuses urban and open spaces, creating highly animated frontages. A cultural zone around the old airport terminal, which becomes the main pavilion of a national open-air museum. In the civic gardens, local residents can grow vegetables in shared allotments. Future cities will be green cities. The park is one of the key connections between the existing city and the future one, a new civic space for the people of Minsk. The central spine is an urban waterscape running north to south across the center of the site, a setting for the major new city destinations such as the International Financial District, a global retail mall, and the leisure park and exhibition center. A system of canals and public routes will create a fluid connection between buildings and spaces along the spine. It will become one of Minsk's major urban structures, with easy access from the rest of the city and an excellent provision of public transport services. In the northern nucleus, a retail center with a built floor area of 150,000 square meters will become a major destination in the city. A circular plaza will be the public setting for the financial center, Minsk's modern international business hub. Across from the Central Park, a conference center will provide 168,000 square meters of flexible space for the organization of national and international congresses and fairs. It will also be the venue for large concerts and shows. Residential, mixed-use and leisure districts will be developed to be integrated with the rest of the city and help to create the ideal conditions for future redevelopments of many of the surrounding neighborhoods. All districts will enjoy a frontage to the park and will be well connected with each other. A well-structured street hierarchy integrated with the existing city road networks together with the provision of private and public car parking will allow for optimum pedestrian and vehicular mobility. A public transport strategy will integrate existing and new bus, metro and tram routes. Current bus routes will be extended into Minsk World. New underground stations, transport interchanges and internal tram loops will enable a seamless connectivity within Minsk World. Designing for a sustainable city will be a central objective in the development of the master plan. Rainwater will be captured and grey water will be recycled and used to irrigate the park, golf course and other green spaces within the master plan. Green roofs will prevent the creation of heat islands during the summer months, whilst helping to improve the insulation of buildings during the colder times of the year. The new international financial district is the principal economic driver for Minsk World. 305,000 square meters of office space will accommodate a working population of more than 25,000 people and create demand for support services and jobs across the city. It uniquely sits in an urban waterscape, reminiscent both of Belarus's rich natural heritage and the liquidity of the financial transactions and exchanges that characterize commerce in the 21st century. The financial center is prominently located at the heart of the site, projecting into the Central Park. Modern office towers create a distinctive skyline, a trademark image that fuses nature, city, and a global outreach. The financial center will be fully integrated with the city, its infrastructures and public spaces. The North Plaza will tie it to the shopping mall and the new underground station. The new transport interchange will link it with the Minsk World tram system, Minsk's wider public transport network and the airport shuttle. The Minsk World International Financial District will form part of a new generation of urban spaces, where the combination of virtual networks and face-to-face interactions are an integral factor for the successful development of business and economy in the city. It will create a progressive and modern image, a truly metropolitan signature skyline. Minsk World will be a new piece of the city. More than 14,000 homes will be built within its new residential districts, housing a population of over 35,000 people. The project will be attractive to a large variety of aspirational residents, professional, entrepreneurial, those already successful, national and international. Minsk World will not only accommodate the variety of upmarket lifestyles associated with cosmopolitan domains, but will anticipate and promote new modes of living in the city. The proposed urban structure, combining a regular street grid with an organic network of green spaces, allows Zomex to incorporate a wide variety of residential typologies. A diplomatic quarter with more than 450 villas will benefit from an ideal location, private, leafy and quiet streets with facilities such as a golf course, but still close to the major new retail and leisure attractions, and with direct access to the Central Park. The new housing blocks will create a modern residential environment in Minsk. Active street fronts and dense walkable neighborhoods will come with high quality and comprehensive provision of local retail and services, including schools. Ultimately, the combined design of the residential developments and open spaces will create a rich and exciting urban and public realm, truly a place for people. Minsk World, an international financial district at the crossroads of Europe, Russia and the Middle East, the catalyst for a new era of economic growth in Belarus. Minsk World, a new national destination for shopping, leisure and culture, the place where people aspire to live and to be part of an international, successful and sustainable community. Minsk World, a new metropolitan city park fully integrated with surrounding communities, a park for all seasons and the new venue for the social and cultural life of the city. Minsk World, sustainable growth, prosperity for all, reinforcing the global role of Minsk.